Heidi ho neighbors, Rado Goji here, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate. A few things before we get started today. I know, seeing how the movie came out in post-production, I do know that the Windows cursor is visible. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that, so we'll have to make do. It really isn't that big a deal, so nobody's complained about it yet, so I'm not going to bother with anything. But you can pretty much see how much the lag is with look, the cursor's going around in circles and off the screen and stuff, and the cursor's trying to catch up. Also, I did find out. I put this down in some of the comments for some of my other parts. One of my other parts, anyway. I realized after I put one of my parts up that somebody actually did do a complete Baldur's Gate run on YouTube. Where's my cursor? There it is. However, this has not deterred me from attempting to do so. And I don't know if where's the Gibberling? Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's over there. I forgot to situate Imoen's equipment. Oh, that's alright, she has her bow equipped anyway. So in any case, I do know that someone has finished Baldur's Gate, but I don't know if anyone has finished both Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2 with the same import character dealio thing. I'm also planning on going on with the Icewind Dale series when I'm done. However, since Baldur's Gate 1 with the expansion is going to take, 250 parts around there, I am going to probably think of some secondary LPs to come up with just to break the monotony, sort of. Because if this really is going to take as long as I think, I'm going to be spending a better part of a year finishing this particular game. Anyway, now that we've prattled on, I guess this session I'll probably just do this area. I still have a part that I can put up for tomorrow. Where am I? Oh, I went past Gorian's body. Okay, the first thing we're doing is we're trying to find Gorian's body here. This is probably just going to be a quick recording session, maybe one part or two. Oh hell, I'll go all the way to Friendly Arm. Anyway, when we last left off, Gorian sadly was killed by some dude in armor. And his body went away for some reason. That's very weird. I did not expect that to happen. Oh, there it is. He's over here. We were looking in the wrong spot. Anyway, got some loot. If I can get my cursor over it. This is some loot from the ogres that were there. They got gemstones and morning stars. We're not going to pick up the morning stars. We don't want to get too full on stuff before we get to Friendly Arm. This one has 47 gold on. And Gorian, what does he have on him? He has, well, that letter that Imoen was talking about. And 58 gold pieces. But before we do much of anything else right now, let's look at Imoen real quick. She is a human thief. She mainly uses a bow. We can actually stack these potions. Give this one to Rado. And put this one on her. This is an oil of speed. It's a good idea for her to have that there. And she has a wand of magic missiles. Now, if we look at her stats, we'll see that she has a 17 intelligence, and they pretty much set her up so that you'll want to dual class her as a mage. I am not going to be doing this because the way I'm playing through the game, I'm going with the canon party, and I really don't feel like playing a replacement thief for when Imoen is building up her mage levels. I say this now, I haven't actually ever really dual-classed her successfully. I pretty much have to find a good level to do it at so that it isn't overly interfering with the game too much. I mean, if I dual class her maybe a lower level, she'll be able to get her mage levels up quick enough, maybe to the point where she'll be a thief again by the time we need her thieving skills again. I've heard that level 3 is a good point to bring her level up. I've also heard like level 5 or 6 when she has a good sneak attack bonus or backstab bonus, something like that. But at this point, she's just going to be a thief. And she's going to be, when she appears in Baldur's Gate 2, she's going to be a mage thief anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Also, the way I'm planning it out, it's going to be a while before we see any more real story. Mainly due to the fact that I am big on doing subquests. As we saw in Candlekeep, it took us 7 parts to get, well, not 7, more like 4 or 5 parts to get through that. Should put that potion of clarity in here, why not? Let's read the letter, shall we? The letter says, "My friend Gorion, please forgive the abruptness for which I now write, but time is short and there is much to be done. What we have long feared may soon come to pass, though not in the manner foretold, and certainly not in the proper time frame. As we both know, forecasting these events has proved increasingly difficult, leaving little option other than a leap of faith. We have done what we can for those in thy care, but the time nears when we must step back and let matters take the course they will. We have perhaps been a touch too sheltering to this point. Despite my desire to remain neutral in this matter, I could not, in good conscience, let events proceed without some measure of warning. The other side will move very soon, and I urge thee to leave Candlekeep this very night if possible. Darkness may seem equally threatening, but a moving target is much harder to hit, regardless of how sparse the cover. A fighting chance is all that can be asked for at this point. The darkness is equally threatening? We'll just cast Magic Missile at the darkness. Should anything go awry, do not hesitate to seek aid from travelers along the way. I do not need to remind thee that it is a dangerous land, even without our current concerns, and a party is stronger than an individual in all respects. Should additional assistance be required, I understand that Jaheira and Khalid are currently at the Friendly Arm Inn. They know little of what has passed, but they are ever thy friends, and will no doubt help however they can. Luck be with us all. I'm getting too old for this. E." It isn't exactly revealed in game who E is meant to be, but like people know, it's Elminster, who is a big figure in the Forgotten Realms mythos. Again, I'm not overly keen on the Forgotten Realms mythos. All I really know is Baldur's Gate and a smidge of Icewind Dale's events, but I do know that Elminster is a big key player in all the... He's a big legend guy. Awesome mage dude. I would say he's as awesome as Gorion, but Gorion seemed, well, while he was casting magic missiles like nobody's business, he still got himself killed by whoever that dude in the armor was. Oh, who's this guy? I know who this guy is, but his name is Chase. Hello. Well, I was about to tell you not to come any closer, but that never seems to work, does it? Well, regardless, I shall remain true to the genre. Don't come any closer or I'll jump! Yeah, you heard me, and I'll do it too. So don't come any closer. Again. And don't try to stop me. Well, I don't want him to jump, so I'll say, no, by all the gods, do not do such a thing. There is so much to live for. You're right, of course. What a fool I was to think this would solve anything. It didn't solve anything the last time I stood here and this stopped, nor the time before that. Okay. I really should develop a better method of dealing with adversity. It is such a long walk as well. Perhaps if I had Mumsy construct a cliff closer to town. Oh well, thanks for your concern. Ta! Alrighty then. He's one of the many pompous frou-frou nobles we will be seeing throughout the game, and I don't like them very much, as you may, well, nobody likes the nobles. Unless they're nice nobles, and that, in and of itself, is a rarity. So, yeah. Yeah, I basically just went out of the way to talk to that dude. I figured, why not? And, hey, who knows if we actually stopped him from doing that. He might, later on, in some point in his life, decide he wants to jump again.